Students, now paper number 102. Now in this 102 Ibps Clerk Prelim. Then coming to question number 66 onwards. Now 66 onwards come under which category? Reasoning. Now the first 5, 66 to 70. Now it is based on common parameter. Whenever this is based on common parameter, then we need to divide this one according to the parameters given. Now tell me what are the parameters we have? Now common parameter is, now the departments are the common parameter, and almost how many persons? There are some 10 persons. 10 persons are working in 3 different departments, and the departments are marketing, next one finance and HR. And finance and HR 10 members are working in these 3 departments. That means more than one person is working in each of these departments. That means the department is common for at least 2 persons. And hence it comes under common parameter. The next one, each department has not lesser than 3 persons and not more than 4 persons. Not lesser than 3, not more than 4. Then what is the only possibility we have? 3, 3 and 4. Then Q and O are working in the same department. As Q and O are working in the same department, whether these two are either in marketing, finance or HR. And only 2 persons are working with T. And T who does not work in finance. Now T is not working in finance, and T can be either in marketing or in HR. And so how many possibilities we have? There are 2 different possibilities. T can be here as well. And now T, the department in which T is working. How many persons are there? There must be exactly 3 persons. Because, and only 2 persons are working with T. Along with T, there are only 2 people. And there are 3 persons in this team. And R and P are working in the same department under R and P. And next one, P does not work with K. And P and K are not working in the same department. And next one, and Q does not work in finance. Now Q finance is ruled out. Q does not work in finance. And next one, K work in finance. Hence K finance. And K is working in finance. And next one, S does not work with K. S and K are not working in the same department. S and K are not working in the same. And HR. S does not work with K and HR department. That means S is not working with HR department as well. And S cannot be in HR here. Then what is the possibility we have? S cannot be in finance as well. And S must be in marketing. And now S is in marketing. It also S is in marketing. And next one, S and N were L working with N. S and N are working in the same. L, S and N are working in the same department. L, S and N are working in the same department. Now here, L and N. Can we have L and N like this in the first one? No. Because the department in which T is working, we need to have only 3 people. It is 4, hence this is ruled out. Hence S, L, N. Now K. Now earlier we have that information. Q and O are working in the same department. Isn't it? As Q and working in the same department, Q cannot be in finance and Q cannot be in marketing as well. Because if Q is in marketing, 3 plus 2 will have 5 persons. We need to have only 4 persons. And where should this Q? Q is here and O is here. And 3 persons in this one. And K and S are not working in the same department. R and P are working together. And K, P and K are not working in the same department. And next one, R and P are working in different departments. R and P are working in different departments. And at the same time, K and S and P and K are in different departments. P and K different departments means obviously P must be here. If 4 persons here, 3 persons here, the remaining 2 persons must be at this place. Who are the remaining 2? R and M. Then who works with K, R and M. Now among the given choices, M. That is choice 2, question number 66. And which of the following statements is true? O works with R. That is ruled out. P and M are working in the same department. That's again ruled out. S and T working in different departments. Definitely true. Choice 3, question number 67. okay, and 67, and next one both 1 and 3 ఉంది. And O is working in HR, that is also true, hence both 1 and 3, that is choice for question number 67. Then 68, then who is working in HR department? T, Q and O. T, Q and O, choice 368. And 4 out of the following means odd one out. L and T are working in different departments, M and S in different, and Q and P are working in different, M and R, they are in the same department, except choice 4. And in the remaining, these two persons are working in different departments. And 70th, who is working with N? Now S, L and P. S, L and P, P and L, that is 1 and 3, choice 5, question number 70. Done? Then 71 onwards. Now in this question number 71 to 73, how many questions are there? Only 3 questions given under this syllogisms. Now first one. Now tell me, it comes under model number 1 or model number 2? Logically follows. Logically follows means model number 1. Only a few monkeys or donkeys under. What is the information we have? Only some of the monkeys are donkeys, but not all. Only some monkeys are donkeys, but not all. And no donkey is a rabbit. No intersection between these two. And no rabbit is fox. No intersection between rabbit and fox. And they get information. And first one, some monkeys can never be rabbits. Some monkeys can never be rabbits. Now here, his claim is that can never be. కొన్ని monkeys ఎట్టి బస్సులో rabbits కాదు అని అన్నారు. మనం ఏం చేయాలి చెప్పండి? Can never be అంటే now we need to check out whether some monkeys can be rabbits or not. Now monkey and rabbit కలిసే ఛాన్స్ ఉందా లేదా? Yes, we can able to write down. Hence we have proven a case where some of the monkeys are rabbits is possible. కానీ వీడేమంటాడు చెప్పండి? Some monkeys are rabbits can never be rabbits. Some monkeys can never be rabbits అన్నాడు. అమ్మ ట్రూ అవుతుందా ఫాల్స్ అవుతుందా చెప్పండి? ఇది ఫాల్స్. ఫాల్స్ ఎందుకు అవుతుంది? Some monkeys can never be rabbits. నా ఇక్కడ these are the monkeys which can never be rabbits, అవునా కదా? నా ఈ ఇంటర్సెక్షన్ మనకి ఏమవ్వాలి? ఈ ఇంటర్సెక్షన్ ఎప్పుడు మనకి ర్యాబిట్తో కలవకూడదు. కానీ దీస్ ఆర్ ద monkeys which are not rabbits. Is it possible or not possible? It is always true. కానీ వీడేమన్నాడు? Can never be. Some monkeys can never be rabbits. And these are the monkeys which are not rabbits is always true. True కదా? Hence what is your answer? First one is true. మా ఫాలో అయ్యారా లేదా? వస్తున్నా మళ్ళీ. Now in this, and coming to second one, all foxes are donkeys is a possibility. అవుతుందా లేదా? Yes, all foxes are donkeys అన్నాడు. ఇదైతే ట్రూ అయిపోయింది. Then coming to the first one, ఫస్ట్ ఏమన్నాడు చెప్పండి? సమ్ మంకీస్ కెన్ నెవర్ బీ ర్యాబిట్స్. కొన్ని మంకీస్ ఎట్టి పర్సులో ర్యాబిట్స్ కావు అని అన్నాడు, అవునా కదా? దెన్ సమ్ మంకీస్ కెన్ నెవర్ బీ ర్యాబిట్స్ అంటే ఇక్కడ ఏం మాట్లాడుతున్నాను చెప్పండి? ఈ మంకీస్ ఏమయ్యాయి? డాంకీస్తో కలిసాయి. ఈ మంకీస్ డాంకీస్తో కలిసాయి అంటే ఈ మంకీస్ ఎప్పుడు ర్యాబిట్తో కలవచ్చా కలవకూడదా? కలవకూడదు. కనుక కొన్ని మంకీస్ ర్యాబిట్స్తో కలవకుండా ఉండేది కెన్ నెవర్ బీ ట్రూ, అవునా కదా? These are the monkeys that can never be rabbits. Then, hence what is your answer? Both 1 and 2 choice. మా ఫాలో అయ్యారా? అందుకే సెకండ్ కన్క్లూజన్ చెప్పి మళ్ళీ ఫస్ట్ దానికి వచ్చాం. దెన్ కమింగ్ టు 72. మా 72 చెప్తారు. ఈచ్ టాయ్ ఈజ్ ప్లాస్టిక్ అంటే దీస్ ఆర్ ద టాయ్స్ దట్ ఆర్ ప్లాస్టిక్. దట్ మీన్స్ ఆల్ టాయ్స్ ఆర్ ప్లాస్టిక్. ఆల్ టాయ్స్ ఆర్ ప్లాస్టిక్. నో టాయ్ ఈజ్ టేబుల్. No toy is table means no intersection between toy and a table. And next one, only a few tables are wood. Only some of the tables are wood but not all. Only some tables are wood but not all. And all woods are tables. Is it true? No, it is false. No toy is wood. No toy is wood is as of now it is true. True అయింది కాబట్టి ఏం చేయాలి చెప్పండి? Some toys are wood. ఇలా డ్రా చేయొచ్చా లేదా? Some toys are wood అవుతుందా లేదా? Yes. Hence alternate diagram true, previous conclusion false. Hence what is your answer? Neither one not two. Neither one not two, choice for question number 72. Then coming to this 73, only a few pens are erasers. Only some of the pens are erasers but not all. Only some pens are erasers but not all. And next one, all these erasers are a part of our sharpeners, and no sharpener is a pencil. No intersection between sharpener and a pencil. Now this is a pen. And all pens can be sharpeners అన్నాం. Now this entire pen is a part of sharpener. Raicha leda? Can be. Can be means possible. Now tell me whether I can able to write pen like this or not. Yes. Pen, this entire pen cannot be a part of eraser. But this pen can be a part of the sharpener. And second, no pencil is pen as of now, true end. If false or under some of the pencils are pens. Alternate diagram true, previous conclusion false. And so only one is true, that is choice for question number 70 and 73. Must have been the 73 choice for. Then 74. Now in this 74, in a row of total number of students were given. How many are there? 40. And in this, Kushi is 6 to the left of Sakshi. Now this is Kushi, and who is 6 to the left of Sakshi, and Sakshi is here. And Kushi is 6 to the left of Sakshi, and if Sakshi is 30th from the left hand of the row, and 30th from the left hand of the row, how many persons are there to the left hand side of Sakshi? 29. 5 plus 1, 6 plus 23, 29. Saripendo? And total how many persons are there? 40. Out of which 23 plus 1, 24 plus 5, 29 plus 1, 30. The remaining 10 persons are there to the right hand side of this Sakshi. Then, how far is Kushi from the right hand of the row? Now we need to find out the Kushi's position from the right hand of the row. 10 plus 1, 11, plus 5, 16, plus 1, 17. Now 17th position, choice 3, question number 74. Then, next one 75 onwards. Now in this 75 onwards, so how many persons are there? There are some 8 persons. Now these 8 persons are staying in 8 different floors of a building. How many persons are there? 8 persons. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And these 8 persons are living on 8 different floors. And H, S, J, P, U, G, and C. No information. But not necessarily the topmost floor. If person value is given is even or if the person's value is even as per the English alphabetical order, then they live on odd numbered floor or not. Clear? Odd numbered floor and vice versa. And the person's value is odd, then they are living on even numbered floor. My information in the condition. Now let us take the case of whom? Case of H. Now H. What is the value of H? Alphabetical order 8. H is 8. H is 8, H is even. That means this H cannot be living on odd numbered floor or even number floor. And he must be staying on odd numbered floor. And yes. Yes number is 19. It is odd. And this S is living on an even numbered floor. Then, and next one, U lives above the 4th floor. What is the value of U? And U is 21. 21 is odd number. And this person must be staying on either 6th floor or 8th floor. Even number floor, either 6th or 8th, there are 2 different possibilities. And S lives above Z. Now where is this S? S is living above Z. S is living above Z, which implies that S and G are living on even numbered floors. S value 19, G value 7. And so both these 2 persons are living on even numbered floors. S lives above G, C lives below P. Where is this C? C lives below P, but not on floor number 4. Now this C is not living on floor number 4, isn't it? And C is not living on floor number 4, and G lives immediately above P. Now where is this G? G is immediately above this P honor. That means G must be staying on an even numbered floor. And only 2 persons between U and P. Now in between U and P, there must be exactly 2 people got it. P is here. Now if P is here, where should this G? G must be at this place. And together, only 2 persons between U and P. P is here, and G must be at this place. Then, and P is here. Now this S is living above this G. S is living above this G means S must stay on an even numbered floor. Hence here, above this G, S must be here. Now in the second case, above this G is not possible. Then even number floor is not vacant. Hence S and G. And G, P, and C. Whatever this is, C is odd number, isn't it? The value of C is 3. And this person must stay on even number floor. Hence where should this C? C must be here. And J does not live on floor number 1. J does not live on floor number 1. Hence J can be either on the 5th floor or on the 7th floor. And next one, as many persons live above G same as T. Above G, how many people are there? 4 people. Hence below this T, there must be 4 people. T is on the 5th floor. If T is here, J cannot be here, J is here. If J is here, who is the person left over? H is here. Now the additional information that has been given is this one. Ee note okkate manaku change vachindi. Inta mundu ee condition manaku raaledu. Clear? In particular in the floor arrangement. Then coming to question number 75. And who among the following lives on floor number 8? Yes, that is choice 3, 75. And how many persons are living in between U and C? Now in between U and C, how many people are there? There are exactly 3 people. 3, that is choice 4, 76. And if all the people are arranged in alphabetical order from bottom to top alphabetical order, then how many persons remain unchanged? Yes, tell me how many of them remain unchanged here? Bottom means starting with C. Next one G. Next one is J. Next Japan C, G, H. And after this H, that is J. And next one P, S, T, and U. Now is there any person remain at the same place? No. None of the persons remain at the same place. Choice 3, question number 77. Then 78. And if J is related to T, J is 2 floors above this T. G is 2C. G is 2 floors above C. And P is 2 floors above H. Above H, that is choice 4, question number 78. Then 79. 4 out of the following means odd one out. C. Now C is living on which floor? Second. S, C, S, U, T, and G. Now, except T, all the remaining are what? Odd numbers. That means they are living on an even numbered floor. Now, T lives on an odd number floor. Hence, choice 4 is the odd one, 79. Then coming to question number 80 onwards. Now, it is based on condition-based coding and decoding. Now, how many conditions we have? Only 3 conditions. Now, in all the 3 conditions, he is comparing between first and the last element. And now condition number 1. First and the last element. Now in condition number 1, tell me what is the answer we have for condition number 1. And first element is constant, last element is a number. This is constant and this is a number. Then both the codes are to be coded as first letter. Both as first letter. Both as what? Both as first letter. Both as first letter. And if the first element is vowel and the second element is what? And the last element is consonant. First is vowel, last is consonant. Then both are to be coded as, both must be interchanged. Okay? Both interchange. Interchange the codes of these two. And if the first element is odd and the last element is even, odd and even, then both of these elements is to be coded as, both as this symbol. And both as this symbol. Then what will be the code for 0700? First element is what? Consonant. Last element is what? Now first element consonant and last element number unda. Now this OR0. Now first one is vowel. First is a vowel and last is what? Last is a consonant. That means it falls under condition number 2. According to this one, both must be interchanged. Now the code for O. What is the code for O is here? This power. And W's code and dollar. Hence dollar and power must be in the first and the last places. Then how many choices we have of that type? 3 choices. Then compare the second element. Now if you check out the second element here and 7. 7 ki code at the rate of. Second place at the rate of undali. 5 and 3 were ruled out. Choice 2 is the answer. Done with this? Question number 80 is choice 2. Then 81. Now in this 81, first is a constant, last is a number. According to rule number 1, both as the first letter. What is the code for K? The code for K is AND. Now first and the last letters, this ampersand must be there. How many choices we have of that type? Only 2 choices. Whenever we are left with 2 choices, then start comparing the elements. Again the second element is different. Now 3 is here. And what is the code for 3? The code for 3 is lesser than. The code for 3 is lesser than as the second element. Choice 1 is the answer. Lesser than as the second element, that is choice 1. Then coming to question number 82. Now in this 82, and what will be the code for 2K and so on? 2 is what? 2 is a number. And next one, U is a vowel. Any condition regarding this one? No. Directly we need to take from the choices. Then now the sigma and K stands for what? And K is end. And sigma and N in the first two. And so these three were ruled out. Then which element is different? Third element. And what is the code for E? Pound. Pound, that is choice 5, question number 82. 82 choice 5. And 83. And what is the code for 7AD? Now 7 is what? N number. Again, at the rate of. At the rate of should be the first element. Avuna kada? At the rate of manaki first element unda. First element is an odd. Yes. First element is an odd. And the last element is even. Odd and even. Odd and even comes under the last one. Both must be as this symbol. And so among the given choices. And how many choices? 1 and 4. And between 1 and 4. And the second element is different. And A. What is the code for A? The code for A is percentage. Percentage as the second choice for 83. The next one, 84 onwards. And 84, it is based on single question here. And what is the word? Required. REQUIRE. Now in this word require, if all the vowels are changed to the next letter, vowel changed to the next letter, U, V, I, J, E, F. And consonants are changed to the previous. Then R minus 1 is Q. And Q, 17 minus 1 is 16, that is P. And R minus 1 is Q. And together, then all the letters are between, then are to be arranged in alphabetical order. All these letters are arranged in the alphabetical order. Then F, J, P, Q, Q, and V. Then how many letters are there in the alphabetical series between third from the left and second from the right? Third from the left is J and second from the right is Q. Now in between these two, how many letters are there? Difference is 7 minus 1, 6, that is choice 2. Clear? There are 6 letters in between these two, choice 2, 84. Then 85 onwards. Now here in this 85 onwards, it is based on floor arrangement. Now floor arrangement, how many floors are there? 4 persons living on these 4 different floors. Sorry. And 4, 3, 2, 1. There are some 7 persons living on these 4 floors. Each floor is having how many flats? Exactly 2 flats. Flat 1 is to the west of flat 2. Flat 1 is to the west of flat 2. And there are 8 flats, but there is only 7 persons are there, which implies that one of the flat among these 8 is vacant. And one is vacant flat. The next one. Only one person is living in each flat of the building, but not necessarily in the same order. The given floors, among the given floors, one of the floor is vacant. And Q lives on an odd number floor, but not odd numbered. Q lives odd numbered flat. That means Q lives on the first flat, but not an odd number floor means this Q must be second floor first flat or fourth floor first flat. And together, how many possibilities we have? 2 possibilities. Then next one. And O lives to the west of K. O is to the west of K means O and K must be like this. O is to the west of K. K who lives below P. Now this K is living below P. As K is living below P, whether this P is in the first flat or second flat, that is not known. But whereas this P is living on the above floor of this K. K konna 5 floor lone aithe unnadu. Immediate ani kuda ivvaledu. But whereas whether these two K and P are living in the same flat or different flat, that is not known as of now. Then who lives here? N lives below P. Now whatever this N is living below P. Again, whether N and P are living in the same flat or not is not known, but are living in the same flat, fine. N and P are living in the same flat. No one is to the east of vacant floor. That means this person vacant, the flat which is vacant is in the second flat. But because none of the persons is living to the east of vacant flat. And K lives to the northeast of M. And K is to the northeast of M and K like this. And K is to the northeast of M. That means O and M must be in the first floor and K must be in the second. And K must be in the second. Then tell me, what is the possibility we have? M is here. And next one, O is here. K is here, P is here. M-O-N-K. And next one, K lives to the northeast of M. Neither Q nor N lives in the same floor. Q and N are not living in the same floor. Hence N cannot be here. Where should this N? N must be here. If N is here, only one floor between Q and P. And they do not live in the same flat. And none of the persons living to the east of the vacant. Hence where is vacant? Vacant is here. Now vacant is here. Who is the person left over? L is the person left over. Then next one, 4 out of the following. 4 out of the following is nothing but an odd man out. My second case one came up in Japan, only one floor between Q and P. మరి P ఎక్కడ ఉండాలి? ఇక్కడ ఉండాలి. P ఇక్కడ ఉంటే P కన్నా కింద ఓకే ఉండాలి, O కన్నా కిందన M ఉండాలి. Hence any possibilities lay out, this is ruled out. Okay, those many floors were not there, and the second case is ruled out. Now we have left with the first. And QMNOL, QMLO, except N, the remaining 4 persons are living on the first flat. N is living on in the second flat, hence choice 3 is the odd one. And K lives on which floor? Now K, third floor, second flat. Now third floor, second flat. Flat 2 of third floor. Flat 2 of third floor, choice for question number 86. 87. And who live in flat 1 of floor 1? Floor 1, flat 1. Floor 4, flat 1, choice 2L. 87. And next one, 88. Which of the following is not true? That means definitely false. And Q lives to the southwest of P. Definitely true. And M and N live in the same floor. That is also true. And Q lives to the north of O. That is definitely false. And choice, and 1 and 3 left, choice 3 is answer 88. Then next one, 89. And who among the following lives northeast of Q? Ma Q ki northeast evararu unnaru cheppandi? K and P. Now K and P, 1 and 3, choice 5, question number 89. Then next one, 90 onwards. Now this 90 onwards, they are based on coded inequalities. Now single statement on F and L. L is here, F is here between these two. Which symbol is common? Greater is common. L greater than F is nothing but F lesser than L. Between N and F, F is here, N is here. Now between these F lesser than N, N greater than F, equal to F is ruled out. Hence what is your answer? Only one. Only one, that is choice 3, question number 90. Then 91, the relation between T and B. Now between T and B, two opposite symbols, no relation. And U and S, S and U, S lesser than U, U greater than S. And so only 2 is 2, choice 4, question number 91. Then 92, the relation between E and A. A is here, E is here, the relation between these two is what? Opposite. Ante kada? And opposite means no relation can be drawn. S greater than or equals to A. Again, opposite. Kaniki answer emoutundi cheppandi? Neither? No, sir. Now E equals to S kada? E equals to S, in the place of E, I can take S or not? S తీసుకోవచ్చా లేదా? And S తీసుకుంటే ఇప్పుడు ఏమైపోయింది? S lesser than A వచ్చింది, S greater than or equals to A. And at the same time, the relation between S and A are opposite symbol. Then what is your answer? Either 102, but not neither 102. మా ఫాలో అయ్యారా లేదా? అమ్మా ఈ ఉంది, ఈ అండ్ ఏ, ఈ అండ్ ఎస్ సేమ్ కదా, అందుకే ఇప్పుడు ఈ ప్లేస్లో నేను ఎస్ తీసేసుకున్నా. అప్పుడు ఏమైపోయింది? ఎస్ లెస్సర్ దెన్ ఏ అయింది, ఎస్ గ్రేటర్ దెన్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు ఏ అయింది. ఎస్కి ఏకి మధ్యలో ఆపోజిట్ సింబల్ ఉంది. ఆపోజిట్ సింబల్ ఉంది, 3 సింబల్స్ ఉన్నాయి, అందులో 2 సింబల్స్ ఒక దగ్గర వచ్చింది, ఇంకో సింబల్ సెకండ్ వన్. దెన్ వాట్ ఇస్ యువర్ ఆన్సర్? ఎయిదర్ 102. మీరు ఇంతవరకు అలవాటు పడ్డారు. ఇక్కడ ఎస్ ఇచ్చి ఉంటే మీరు అలవాటు పడిపోయారు ఎయిదర్ ఆర్కి. అందుకే ఇప్పుడు దీనికి ఈక్వల్ చేస్తాం ఇప్పుడు. దెన్ hence it is the case of either or 92. Then 93 onwards. 93 onwards it is based on directions. Chesara directions. And Ravi starts walking from his house 9 meters towards his. Now this is the starting point of Ravi. From here first this person walks 9 meters towards east, and to reach which point? To reach point Q. Then he takes 5 meters towards his left hand side, and to reach point W. And to reach point W, from that point he takes 4 meters right hand side. From here 4 meters right hand side. right hand side to reach point V. And finally he takes 3 meters right turn to reach point H. Now here H is here. Now the distance between these two is only 3 meters to reach H. Now Raju starts walking from his house 6 meters west from S. And S, from point S, then he takes 2 meters right to reach. Finally he takes 4 meters left turn to reach H అన్నాడు. డన్ అమ్మ చూడండి, ఫైనల్ పొజిషన్తో మనకి క్లోజ్ చేస్తున్నాడు. రాజు ఫ్రమ్ హిస్ హోమ్. Now let us take the case of this Raju. Raju's initial position and 6 meters west అన్నాడు. 6 meters west and to reach point S. Then he takes 2 meters right hand side and to reach point D. Finally 4 meters left hand side to reach point H. ఇంతేనా? నా హెచ్ దగ్గర నుంచి ఇప్పుడు డైరెక్షన్ చూడండి, హెచ్ దగ్గర నుంచి 4 meters ఇలా రావాలి. నెక్స్ట్ వన్ డౌన్ హౌ మెనీ మీటర్స్? 2 meters. నా ఈ 5లో ఇక్కడ 3 అయిపోతే ఇంకా మిగిలిపోయింది అంతా 2 meters. And 2 meters down, that means as of now A, Q and this position are horizontal straight line. And this is what? This is S. H నుంచి Dకి వచ్చాడు, D నుంచి Sకి వచ్చాడు, S నుంచి, and what is the final position here? And Raju from his home. Now this is how much? 6 meters. Now this is Raju's initial position. సరిపోయిందా? Then coming to question number 93. What is the distance between Ravi's house and Raju's house? Now we need to find out the distance between Ravi and Raju's house. 9 plus 4, 13. 13 plus 4, 17 plus 6, 23. And 23 that is given in choice 2. సరిపోయిందా? Then 94. Which direction is S with respect to W? S with respect to W. S is in which direction? From W south and east southeast. And southeast, that is choice 2, question number 94. Then 95. Now in this question number 94, అమ్మ ఒక్కసారి చూడండి, 93 and 94. ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుంది? సెపరేట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇచ్చాడు మళ్ళీ, అవునా కదా? సెపరేట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇచ్చే కామన్ పాయింట్ హెచ్ని కలిపాడు. డైరెక్ట్గా ఇక్కడ మనం డయాగ్రామ్ డ్రా చేయలేకపోయాం. అప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి? దెన్ యూ నీడ్ టు రైట్ డౌన్ దిస్ సెపరేట్లీ. దెన్ కామన్ పాయింట్ ఎక్కడైతే ఉందో దాన్ని టచ్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేయండి. ఇక్కడ నుంచి మనకి ఏమైపోయింది చెప్పండి? డైరెక్ట్లీ ఆపోజిట్. ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఆపోజిట్ వేసుకుంటే సరిపోతుంది. క్లియర్? ఇంతకుముందు మనం క్లాస్లో కూడా ఒకటి చేసాం. ఇది ఈ టైప్ ఆఫ్ క్వశ్చన్ 2 questions ఉంటాయి, అది ఒకే సెట్. మాకు గుర్తుందా? అండ్ మెయిన్స్ మోడల్ అనేసి అది చేసాం. అక్కడేమో రేషియోస్తో డిస్కస్ చేసాం. అండ్ సేమ్ క్వశ్చన్ ఇది. నెక్స్ట్ వన్ క్వశ్చన్ నెంబర్ 95. Now in this 95, it is based on blood relations. M is the father of whom? M is the father of K. And D is the mother of P. P who is the spouse of M. Now P is the spouse of M and D is the mother of P. Now D is the mother of whom? D is the mother of P. Now P's mother is D. Ante kada? D is the mother of P. P who is the spouse of M. P is the brother-in-law of M. Brother-in-law means either spouse's brother or sister's husband. And M who has no sons. And M has no sons. Now this K is the daughter. And D has 2 children. As D is having 2 children and D is having 1 more. And how is K related to T? And T is the brother-in-law of M. T is the brother-in-law of M. This is one such a possibility. M is the father of K. D is the mother of P. P who is the spouse of M. T is the brother-in-law of M. M who has no sons. And D has 2 children. How is K related to T? Yes, tell me, how is K related to T here? T is sister's daughter. Sister's daughter is niece. Niece is the answer choice. మనం డెఫినెట్గా చెప్పొచ్చా? మన ఎందుకు చెప్పలేం? ఇంకొకటి చూడండి, మనకి T is the brother-in-law of M అన్నారు. Now this D is having 2 children. ఆ 2 childrenలో టీఏ ఉండవలసిన పని లేదు కదా, ఇంకొకరు ఎవరో సమ్ ఎక్స్ ఉండొచ్చు. ఫాలో అవుతున్నారు లేదా? టీ ఇక్కడే ఉండవలసిన పని లేదు, కానీ బ్రదర్-ఇన్-లా ఉన్నాడు. బ్రదర్-ఇన్-లా అంటే ఎంకి ఎవరో సిస్టర్ ఉన్నారు, సిస్టర్కి హస్బెండ్ ఏమో, అప్పుడు టీ రావచ్చు. అప్పుడు కూడా సిస్టర్-ఇన్-లా కదా. ఫాలో అయ్యారా లేదా? నౌ టీ, వెదర్ టీ కెన్ బి హియర్ ఆర్ టీ కెన్ బి హియర్, దెన్ ఆల్సో బ్రదర్-ఇన్-లా. ఇక్కడ బ్రదర్-ఇన్-లా, ఇక్కడ బ్రదర్-ఇన్-లా. నౌ టీ ఈజ్ ద బ్రదర్-ఇన్-లా ఆఫ్ ఎం, స్పౌజెస్ బ్రదర్. ఇక్కడ సిస్టర్స్ హస్బెండ్. నౌ డి ఈజ్ హ్యావింగ్ 2 children. పి అండ్ టీ ఉండొచ్చు, పి అండ్ ఎక్స్ అని ఉండొచ్చు. Then hence there are 2 different possibilities. Hence whenever you come across this brother-in-law and sister-in-law, then you need to take both the possibilities. మరి ఇప్పుడు ఆన్సర్ ఏమవుతుంది? కెనాట్ బి డిటర్మైన్డ్ ఉందా? లేదు. మరి కెనాట్ బి డిటర్మైన్డ్ ఉంటే పెడతారా? నేను ఏదో క్వశ్చన్లు అడుగుతున్నా, మీరు ఏం మాట్లాడట్లేదు. మీరు కెనాట్ బి డిటర్మైన్ ఆన్సరా, నీస్ ఆన్సరా? నీస్ ఎందుకు? రెండు పాసిబిలిటీస్ వస్తున్నాయి కదా. నా దో వీఆర్ గెటింగ్ టూ డిఫరెంట్ పాసిబిలిటీస్ ఇన్ బోత్ ద పాసిబిలిటీస్. ఇక్కడ కూడా మనకి ఏమవుతుంది చెప్పండి, ఇలా తీసుకున్నా మనకి నీసే, ఇలా తీసుకున్నా నీసే. దో దేర్ ఆర్ టూ డిఫరెంట్ పాసిబిలిటీస్ ఇన్ బోత్ ద పాసిబిలిటీస్ వీఆర్ గెటింగ్ ద సేమ్ ఆన్సర్, దెన్ చాయిస్ టు. క్లియర్? Then next one, 96 to 100. On 96 to 100, there are some 7 persons and they are going to a hospital for their monthly checkup on Monday and different time slots were given. What is the first one we have? 6:15 and followed by 6:50. 6:15, 6:50, 7 o'clock and next 7:25, 7:25 and 7:45, 7:25, 7:45, 8 o'clock. 8 and 8 p.m. 8 and 8:20. ఇదే కదా మనకి ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్. 8 and 8:20. Then out of it 8 and 8:20, 6:15, 6:50, 7, 7:25 and 7:45, 8 and 8:20. This is what the information given. Then out of this, now first information ఏం చెప్పండి. And she goes to the hospital before D అన్నాం. C is before D. The time difference between A and G is 35 minutes. A and G 35 minutes అంటే 6:15 plus 35 ఎంత అవ్వచ్చు? 35 plus 15 అంటే 6:50 కదా. Now A and G can be 6:15, 6:50 అవ్వచ్చు. ఇంకా నెక్స్ట్ 6:50 and 35, 7:25 కూడా అవ్వచ్చు, అవునా కదా. అండ్ 7:35 లేదు, 7:25 and 35 ఎంత అవుతుంది చెప్పండి? 8 o'clock కూడా అవ్వచ్చు. అండ్ 7:45 and 8:20 అవుతుందా లేదా? 15 plus 20, 35. How many possibilities? 4 different possibilities. And as of now, we cannot represent this datum. And D goes to a hospital before E. Now this D is before E. Before E, but not the first slot. And D goes to a hospital before E. Sorry, D is going to the hospital before E, but not the first slot. Anyhow, D cannot be the first slot because he is already there ahead of this person. And C, D and E is this order. Only one person between C and F. C ki F ki majra one person. E goes to a hospital at 7:25. This is crucial information. E at what time? And E goes to the hospital at 7:25. And only one person and 2 persons between E and A. Now between E and A there must be exactly 2 persons. A is here. Now in this case E is here, A is here. If A is here 6:15, G, the difference between A and G is 35 minutes. And ఇక్కడ A ఉన్నాడు కదా 8:20 and G is 7:25, 7:45. అమ్మ సరిపోయిందా? And so how many possibilities we have? 2 different possibilities. Then next one, and C, D and F. నెక్స్ట్ ఇంకేదైనా ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఉందో? And C is before A and G 35 and D goes to a hospital before E, but not the first. Only one person between C and F. Now in between C and F there must be exactly one person అన్నారు. Now between C and F there must be exactly one person. Then where should this is? C is here, అంతే కదా. And F is at this place. This is the only possibility we have in this case. Now between C and F can be like this, or next case ఏం చెప్పండి? A and G, E and C and F can be like this because there is only one person between these two. Now whatever this D here, and E goes to a hospital and 2 persons between E and D goes to a hospital before E, and D is before E, D is here. Now D is before E, D is here, D is here, B is here, and next one B, there are 2 different possibilities. And next మరి 2 possibilities ఉన్నాయి. This is completely ruled out. Now C and C and F, and C goes to a hospital before D అన్నాం. Now C is before D, this is ruled out. Now C is before D, D రెండిట్లో ఎక్కడైనా ఉండొచ్చు కదా మనకి, and D is before this. And again ఈ D ఏమైపోయాడు? బిఫోర్ E వచ్చాడు, and D before E not possible. And so what is the only possibility we have? C, D, F, E, G, B and A. And what is the time difference between D and E? Between D and E, now 6:50 and 7:25 minutes, 30 minutes, choice 1, 96. And who among the following person going to the hospital at slot 8 o'clock? 8 o'clock, B, choice 5, 97. How many persons are going to a hospital in between G and C? Now in between G and C there are exactly 3 people. Now 3, that is choice for 98. And which of the following persons goes to a hospital immediately after F? Immediately after F, that is E. E, that is choice 2, question number 99. And finally, which among the following person is going to the hospital at the first slot? First slot, who is that person? C. C, that is choice 4. Done? Now this is about paper number 102 IBPS prelims. Mo number series ಏನು ఉన్నాయಾ? No number series?